lo quería.
Se te va la vida y tú no te das cuenta, y poquito a poco te vas muriendo de pena.
Tú no me lo contradigas, no me lo puedes negar. Lo primero la familia, la salud y la libertad. Como cantan los gitanos, no me lo puedes negar. Tú no me lo contradigas, no me lo puedes negar. Lo primero la familia, la salud y la libertad. Como cantan los gitanos, no me lo puedes negar.
Hoy te vengo a contar que el flamenco es nuestra cultura mundial, y lo que dicen que no es verdad. Lo primero en la cola para bailar, y esa es la verdad. Que se te va la vida en las pequeñas cosas y la tontería, que se te acaba el tiempo haciendo las cosas que tú no querías. Se te va la vida y tú no te das cuenta, y poquito a poco te vas muriendo de pena. Tú no me lo contradigas, no me lo puedes negar. Lo primero la familia, la salud y la libertad. Como cantan los gitanos, no me lo puedes negar. Tú no me lo contradigas, no me lo puedes negar. Lo primero la familia, la salud y la libertad. Como canta Sergio Ramos, no me lo puedes negar.
Oh, ay, oh, my, ay, oh, my.
A mi familia cuánto la quiero,
Ay, oh, my.
son lo primero.
Oh, ay, oh, my, ay, oh, my.
Por lo que ya no está, por lo que ya se fue.
Oh, ay, oh, my, ay, oh, my.
Brindar por ello.
Oh, ay, oh, my, ay, oh, my.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to each and every single one of you. We are ready to say goodbye. This incredible championship we've had, round 2, or season 2 of the championship. My apologies. As you can see already, the game have each. We cannot unfortunately hear it, so let me try. Difference out. We have the pleasure standing around with the one and only with Mr. Ryan Howard. Ryan, are you here with us?
Yes, just about.
Yep.
Barely alive.
That's very good. I'm happy to see you here. And we're here at the last round, as I said, of the second season of the F1 Championship, hosted in Abu Dhabi, a track that is known for a lot of controversy. You can remember 2 years ago, Verstappen, Hamilton, and that mess that happened in the last 2-3 laps of the race. But today, we're hoping to see some clean driving. 11 drivers is what we have on the grid, and I think that's going to give us some good competition, of course. We have a battle for the championship. It is all to be decided today between Drift King and the formerly known Rules. Now has become HDL Trappy. Thankfully, Trappy is not in Spanish. I'm not going to say the meaning of it. But here you see him ready to leave it all out there. And we'll see if he's going to manage to get the championship home. They are separated by 6 points. So the victory is going to decide everything. And you see Trappy now heading into the last sector. Very tricky set of corners here. Nicely done in the exit there. Now 2 more corners to go. Mr. Howard, what a season we've had from beginning to end. I gotta say, we've had it all. The good, the bad, the ugly.
Indeed.
And we'll see how it ends today. You tell me.
Drift King is probably going to be the one to walk away as champion.
Oh, you're putting a bet on him already? Okay.
Yeah, so if we go have a look at the standings, Drift King is ahead of Rules by 6 points. So for Rules to win the championship, he would have to effectively get a win as a minimum.
Yeah. That's true. But hey, never say never. Anything can happen. You see Griffin right now going on his first flying lap. The reasons I do not understand, I think he's running on the intermediate tire once again. This is not the first time we see him do this. I really don't understand going over it. But hey, what do you think he's going to set up? Maybe at 25?
Maybe.
I really don't know why he does that. And as I said, it's not the first time we've seen it, so I don't know. Well, Drift King, of course, 27. Not like he's going to go too fast on those tires. Going in, Beal is going to cross the line. Beal not going to be able to boom, a pass behind. As you can see right now, heading to that third sector, looking at calmly. This is flying up, will start shortening just around 30 seconds time. This one will go. We got it one new phase. Riftwell, 74. See, the pass is actually not going to continue, not going to go for that lap. So let's move with Solo. Oh, Solo's doing the same, goddamn. Nobody wants a new lap? Yes, Riftwell does. Orion, what can you tell us about Abu Dhabi?
It used to be a bit more of a technical track. It was very limited. Deal with the free chicane. Yeah, so obviously the chicane stayed. But after this, there was actually a chicane going into the left-hander coming up here, and now there's a more sweeping, faster corner, which does benefit from a really high tactical start and just had a little bit of accuracy. It was also where Lewis Hamilton tried to retake his position in 2021.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Get the championship, but unfortunately was not successful. Then we've got another set of very slow corners, and this is where a lot of people recognise that Fernando Alonso was oversteering and understeering and Ferrari was driving. Quick right hand, there's some to Sochi's final turn. It looks like Rockwell is just putting lap time of 1:28.5.
Not bad, not bad. 23.5. Not a bad lap at all. Let's see if he can keep on improving as the minutes go by. 10 to go on qualifying. Rappy still with the lead. Drifting hasn't gone on the soft, so we haven't seen his real pace. Drifting now driving back to pit lane. No energy, so this lap isn't going to count for much. We got George also out, but not for long. He's actually going to pit. He even has full energy. I don't understand this at all. Where's
Could be a
the
fuel issue.
no? How
So
can
we could have gone out to do a flying lap, gotten off track, and there's unfortunately not got enough fuel.
that could definitely be it? 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to turn Ryan a little up. You know, the poor man is sick, so hey, ladies and gentlemen, come on. Give some love to Ryan Howard. You can take the poor man. And he's here with all of you. Ryan, can you say something?
Thank you for having me.
You like being had, so hey, I'll do it for you. Spencer, can you hear him?
Looks like Optical is going for a fast lap.
Yeah.
He's just on the back straight right now. And he's coming up to the double chicane. This is a really, really long straight, and this makes for a very, very good overtaking opportunity here into this corner just coming up now. And chicane, brake around about the 100-meter board, just get it turned in, try and stay tight to the left-hand side, open up that right-hander, because it is obviously another straight with DRS, which you can take advantage of for a good overtake. So you really want to be maximising your exit out of that front chicane there to really carry you through here.
Well, you see him. Restrict the time. You want to keep it to the left here. Get the best exit possible from here. Very slow set of corners now. Just keep traction still. Careful, we're going too much on the curbs. Easy off track. Now flat out right-hander. And it's the last one. A little bit of braking. In this case, whoa. It's optical. Completely loosened on the pit entry. Needs to be careful. Because that wall is pretty unforgiving.
I think maybe he didn't improve on his time. He didn't have enough fuel to go out to do another lap. So I think he may have used that as an opportunity to maximise pit entry pitting. And here we are with Pyres, I think, about to just complete a lap. Just start one.
Yeah. He's about to do so, and here we go. The number one. Nicely done from Pies. So flat out up the hill. Of course, with the Formula One nowadays, so much downforce, so much turning.
Yeah, especially with the underfloor aero, really makes it quick in those high-speed sections.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, you had to lift there, and even tap the brakes. Now look at that, just flat. Carrying so much speed and they're heading now into the second sector. Whoa, that's a big miss. On the apex, and that lap is gone. You can see the frustration coming in for Pies. I don't think he's going to try too much else because like he's going to cover time either way. Let's go with Drift King. Finally, on the soft tire, on the soft compound. What will he be able to do? Do you think it's going to take pole position, Ryan?
I think there's a very realistic possibility. Drift King is a very fast driver, and he's a very good qualifier as well, and he always seems to have really good traction coming out of the corners.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think he definitely has the ability to get pole position, whether he's got it this lap or not. Oh, he's just gone purple sector 2. So yeah, I think maybe this could be the fastest lap. As long as OMG's rules can get out, maybe OMG rules could perhaps take a win.
Get out
sliding through there. Yeah, that was really aggressive. You can see the back end just sort of flow.
There you have him. He's going to cross the line. Drift King. P3 it is. Not a Trappy just yet. Remember, Trappy, Drift King separated by 6 points. Drift King running the. Gonna need a luck, Mr. Trappy.
I have a feeling Drift King is going for a second lap.
So let's see. Point energy. Go. I think it's good. That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do it.
So just going over the race director here, having a look at the laps. OMG at solo was about 1/10 quicker in sector 1. So I think it's turn 1 that Drift King needs to work on. And for sector 3, Drift King done a 29.9 with Rules doing a 29.8. So those are the 2 sectors that he really needs to find that extra 10th to get on pole position there.
See Dan Stack to get himself a little higher up the board. Good exits. Better it out. As we enter the last corner. Nope. Good entry. 3:50 on the clock. Everybody in the pit lane. About to come out for their last qualifying laps of the NBO. Very early lift. Trying to validate lap. Cars are track. Time to clear them now. Get the full much energy as possible. Gonna have to real soon. 3 minutes to go. I presume if he speeds up, he's gonna have a chance to do 2 now. Gonna be able to just 1/2. I don't know if this will allow him to finish it. I think. So far, right now,
feel the drivers, if they want another lap, they kind of have to get out now. Any bit later than this, they'll be sort of really rushing to get that final lap in, which then would compromise tyre warm-up and tyre preparation for their fast lap. But it looks like Paez is now on the flying lap, and who we currently have out on out laps is Optical, Rothwell, Solo, and George.
Let's see if any of them can at least go a little higher. So far, here you have Paez. Flat out through the straight and dropping all energy available to him. Big breaking point here. Doesn't miss it. He's definitely again.
Yeah, I think he wasn't really consistent on his brakes. He wasn't using full braking potential for car in the downforce, along with inconsistent downshifts. Would have also unsettled it, so it wouldn't have been very fun to turn in either. So I think he's just going to try and recharge his battery, warm and clean up his tyres, and go for another one.
Yeah, this is the third time, man. Third time in a row he does the mistake on the same exact corner.
Although he could be just slowing down enough to give his teammate Optical a nice slipstream down the back straight.
Oh, the caution sector. Here's one of them. Go, Paez. Gonna go for one more round. Let's stay with them, and then we'll take a look at Drifkin and Trappy. But both come out and we're ready to rumble. I don't think we're gonna have any safety cars to them. Good to see. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a quick interview with our championship winner once race ends. We're looking forward to that. We've already said we're going to be talking to Drift King. I am not so sure. We'll find out. 49 Paez finally nails the entry. Not so much the exit, but still can work with it. DRS. The opening time now.
Just to keep you updated as well with Drift King, he's just completed his first sector and he's purple in sector 1.
What would be better, instead of having the interview after the race, it would be better to have it before the race, before they go into it, so we can hear their thoughts. I really think so. Good.
Yep.
Look at that, Optical takes the lead. Trappy coming quickly, but Drifting in the faster of the two. I think actually Spencer said the same thing as us. I think it would be better to have a pre-race than a post. Okay, you see Drifting is going to cross the line. He missed the corner, but still going to get the lead. Trappy cannot get the job done. That was close. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this qualifying session is over. Well, George and Danzak still on the lap. Now it's only George to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with all of you in just a few short moments, since George hasn't validated his lap. We'll see you in a bit for the race session.
No meta más la mano. No haya vicio que tiene meter la mano en el buchero.
se te va la vida en las pequeñas cosas y la tontería. Que se te acaba el tiempo haciendo las cosas que tú no querías. Se te va la vida y tú no te das cuenta. Y poquito a poco te vas muriendo de pena. Tú no me lo contradigas, no me lo puedes negar. Lo primero, la familia, la salud y la libertad. Como cantan los gitanos, no me lo puedes negar. Tú no me lo contradigas, no me lo puedes negar. Lo primero, la familia, la salud y la libertad. Como canta Señor Ramos, no me lo puedes negar. Oh, ay, oh, my, ay, oh, my. A mi familia cuánto la quiero. Ay, oh, my. Son lo primero. Ay, oh, my, ay, oh, my.
Por lo que ya no está, por lo que ya se fue.
Ay, oh, my, ay, oh, my. Brindar por ello. Ay, oh, my, ay, oh, my. A mi familia cuánto la quiero. Ay, oh, my. Son lo primero. Ay, oh, my, ay, oh, my. Ay, oh, my, ay, oh, my. Tú no me lo contradigas, no me lo puedes negar. Lo primero, la familia, la salud y la libertad. Como cantan los gitanos, no me lo puedes negar. Tú no me lo contradigas, no me lo puedes negar. Lo primero, la familia, la salud y la libertad. Como canta Señor Ramos, no me lo puedes negar.
Ladies and gentlemen, here you see my lovely face. It's been a while, but no better image to see as we're going to introduce two contenders for the championship. It is Drift King and Trappy, known as Rules. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
Oh, it's very good to see you both here. I'm going to ask you just a couple of questions quickly to both of you. You took the lead there on qualifying, Drift King. How did you feel on that qualifying session? And please explain, why do you always go on intermediate?
I always want into this because I just get warmed up into the session, test my setup, and just go from there. And my quali lap wasn't actually too great like that, but I don't mind. I got first.
Hey, that's what matters. Well, Trappy,
Yeah.
you weren't able to overtake him just by a few thousandths of a second. So, what can you tell us about your quali lap? Did you feel comfortable with it? Feel like you were doing things that you correct down on the race?
Yeah, I got two corners that not went well great. And it was trying to get the slipstream of Drift King, but was not fast enough.
Hey, now it is the time to happen. The race is about to start. My last question to both of you is not a question, quest. For both of you, first, Drift King, you have an open mic for your fans, for the people that support you each and every single week. You have the open mic for yourself right now.
Thank you very much for supporting me in these 10 races. I've appreciated it, and I hopefully get the job done for you today.
Beautiful. Now, of course, Mr. Trappy, you've been hired into a professional sim racing team, so the open mic. Say whatever you want. Don't say Godverdomme.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get the job done.
Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to conclude it here. A quick interview because I know they got to get their rock and roll. Trappy and Drift King, thank you very much, and I wish you the of luck. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Very welcome.
Hope you enjoy.
Thank you very much. I hope you have a good race. May the best win. Well, Ryan, beautiful to have both contenders for the title. go now into the action because the red lights are about to turn green. And it ain't gonna wait too long for it. Thank you very much, video game, for pausing. Ryan, you said Thrift King is your man. Can finish the job. We're about to find out.
Got pole position. He's got the pace. I reckon he can do it as long as he's consistent.
Well, few short seconds to get rolling. Trappy for the win. Brandon Michels. Are you Dutch, Brandon? Brandon is
This
a
gonna
very
be
Dutch name.
Hamilton Lewis, Hamilton Verstappen moment.
Oh, God. Am I going to throw the safety car? Am I going to become man you all wanted to see? Oh, the red lights are going to turn green. And for the last time this championship, it is time to go, go, go. Drift King with a good start. Trappy looks like he's not going to be able to make the move just yet. Oh, that is optical. Going very wide in turn number 1. Let's go with Trappy on board. You can see the views are fantastic here at Abu Dhabi. Great lines from the Alfa Romeo. Could he already go for a move? It nearly went the same thing in the same way it did in real life with a move on the hairpin. Not yet though. The overspeed. The ERS fully deployed. 20 laps is what we got in front of us. My lord, this one is close. Trappy. It's up ahead of Drift King, but now Drift King could go for the trade-off.
It may be bad news for Drift King here because he's now got to contend with not only 1 but 2 Alfa Romeos.
Yeah, teammates can help each other very much. Still side by side. Drift King looks like he has the upper hand and he's going to end up ahead. Oh, there's a little bit of bump drafting. There is a little bit of contact as well. Very outrageous. What was that? Oh my God. Trappy, Drift King, wheel to wheel throughout the whole lap, and that was a big hit. Drift King drops to 4th. He might have a little bit of wind damage after that hit where he got taken off the track. This could be the decisive moment for the championship, Ryan.
I don't see any wing damage. What might be more likely a side pod floor damage. But I think maybe he just had a little bit of a shake and he's regained his confidence. It's not over until the fat lady sings, basically. So he needs to get his head down, take advantage of the slipstream, and really push forward.
I agree with you. There you see the tire choices for all drivers. Drift King drops another position. Things are going from bad to worse. Those hard compounds not working as well as we would have hoped them for. Right now he is deploying ERS. I think he does have a little bit of damage from the wind. The side pot maybe, because you can see even with ERS, he's struggling. And you look at that. He's also struggling to turn a little bit to the left.
I think he may have floor damage.
Yeah, well, that is a big problem. And as I said, this could be the conditioner. This could be the title decider. Look at how much he's struggling to get the car through. Map is already on his tail. Oof. Oh, already a penalty. Dansdag with a 3-second. And here you see Drift King trying to cover his door. Trappy, fastest lap of the race. DRS is enabled. Let's see what Drift King can do here. You see Map right behind him. Not using any energy whatsoever. And of course, Solo is going to be the big defender.
Solo's got one mission for his team here at the moment. Do not let Drift King past. As it stands right now, Trappy is the champion.
Well, certainly. You can see even with DRS, he cannot catch.
I think he did manage to catch that.
Yeah, that was because I think they lifted a little too much. You see a good exit. This now could be determined indeed. Here you see side-by-side action. Pass is going to drop the position. Good Drift King. Good to see. started to bring it back. Very good race so far, Ryan. Pretty clean. And
Yeah.
let's see.
He must have some sort of damage to some sort of rear end stability, because I heard him lift throughout that corner there. Something you wouldn't do when you're already on power and halfway through the corner.
Just look at how hard it's being for him to turn in the third sector. It's all the lefters that he's
Yeah.
struggling with.
This kind of car drive is really demoralizing as well, because it's going to get into your head. You know you've got a broken car, and you know that it's just going to be a harder job for you than it is for everyone else.
And you also know that Trappy is putting purples. There you see Ian Beale might go for solo here. I think he should wait. Yeah, definitely. Get the DRS and make an easier move. Here we go. ERS enabled. DRS is open. And it's time for the trip of your lives. Look at the difference in speed. It's ridiculous how OP the DRS is. Solo tried to fight. It didn't work out too well. George fighting with optical, as you can see on his left, side by side.
Oh no.
What's happened?
From my screen, Drift King just went into the rear end of Ian Beale, and I think he has front wing damage.
Oh yes, he does. You can see the wing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was so horrible. Yeah, Drift King can barely turn the car. And behind there's building a little bit of a big pile, and I think Drift King is going to have to go into the pit lane. What a dive there from the Ferrari of George. That was a dive. And he made it work. Well, that is not the line to take, that's for sure. And everybody took it. Yeah, look at George. Of course, he's also having a little bit of damage and no ERS. So, yeah, there's not a lot he can do. Rockwell already in 5th. Look at this. Trappy feeling himself. Drift King is still in the pit lane. I think we have ourselves a champion.
Commentators curse on my behalf, I guess. Sorry, Drift King.
Well, we'll see ya. Hey, still
Anything can happen.
25 laps to go.
Yeah. What may have forced Drift King to do is take on the mantle of doing a two-stopper.
Yeah.
Because medium tires are not going to make it to the end. This is a very, very aggressive track on tires. Now they've taken out some of the chicanes. There's huge amounts of load. But the upside is Drift King is in a lot of clear air. He's on a very quick tyre. He should be able to make a pit stop's difference if he does a pit stopper.
A safety car is who he would need. A safety car would be so good for him. George is also pitting, of course. As well as Danzak. That seems like he has a little bit of that. Well, on the front wing.
Yeah, George also took a bit of a bump from my car as well. OMG Solo is looking to play a tactical game with DRS, playing DRS chicken basically.
DRS is so open.
It's a very long straight.
Just look. Look at how powerful that DRS is.
Yeah, unfortunately though, for optical, he has kind of cooked his battery there, so he's now no longer got any resource to defend from Rothwell coming down this very long straight as well, so he'll just walk right past him.
Hey, look at this. Solo and Beal fighting non-stop. This is helping Trappy even further.
This is a dream come true for Trappy. And a
Everything.
nightmare for Drift King. It's always worthwhile for Drift King to stay in the race and keep pushing till the very end, because you never know. Trappy could make a mistake, he can hit a bump, curb or something, can go spinning, he can get damage, anything can happen really, and the safety car is always a possibility.
Well, it is that much of a possibility that there hasn't been a race in 2 seasons where a safety car didn't come out. So that tells you everything. Of course, now with a smaller grid, the chances do, slow down in the sense of, well, 3-second penalty, and also misses the corner, drops 3 positions in one. Rifkin running 26.1, half a second faster than Trappy. He is catching.
He is catching, but is it enough?
That is
No. Looking at the map here, obviously Trappy will have to do a pit stop, but say there wasn't any pit stops, and you've got to assume it like that because Drift King, I don't see, can make it to the end on this set of mediums.
Oh, definitely.
The math just isn't there. So if you're saying he's half a second lap quicker and there's 16 seconds to go, he falls short by about.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, we'll see how the laps go for Trappy. Let's see what he puts on this lap.
It's going to take about 30 laps to catch up to Trappy. So he could take the risk and just stay out on mediums and hope that they don't pop at the very end. Commit to a very aggressive one-stopper. We can hope that Trappy loses control of the car in some way, gets damage, a penalty or something like that.
The one thing is for sure, Drift King is catching on the rest. Right now, 14.8 away from the trim tab. So penalty, Trappy 4 seconds ahead of his teammates Solo and Pies. And Beal, 3-man battle. I'd like to see what Trappy puts on. That's the next lap. Oh my god, seriously. Game pausing when they all tab. AC side by side Pies has gone through momentarily. So that last though, really bad traction there for the Red Bull. Side by side, getting Solomenki from the outside line. Oh my god, he actually nearly can. Side by side still. No, it's the Red Bull. Great battle there, but again, another second lost to Trappy, who's now 5 ahead of P2.
Looks like Ian Beale is diving pits now. Could be that he's looking to do a 2-stopper, or maybe he has wing damage. I'm certain at this time, but it does look like Optical is on the move, and sadly Pies has just got a 3-second time penalty.
People not respecting the track limits.
It is very, very easy to run a bit wide on the exit of turn 1. Because there's a corner that invites you to carry a lot of speed through, but if you just carry that touch too much, you are going to get enough track falling for it.
That's true. Solo again on the hunt. Really bad entry. Can you nail the exit? Yes, you can. Not a lot of battery, but DRS should do the job. DRS is open. And just look at the difference. Seriously. Wow. The speed difference still. Pies is going to try to cover it down the inside line, but Solo should have the upper hand here. Inside line for the third sector entry. Big launch there from the Red Bull Pies. Great
really,
job
really
again.
Yeah, that was really good racing defending there, but this is allowing Trappy to just once again run away while these two fight. It's something that Drift King does not want.
Yeah, but also keep in mind, Solo could have brought the position back there, but why would you do it? Pies has a 3-second penalty. You can comfortably wait behind until you get into the straight, open the DRS and bring it back to him. Here we go, time for the hairpin.
I would say it's more about playing the team game, just making sure as many cars are behind Trappy as possible. And it is to the benefit of Trappy to make sure Pies does stay behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because realistically, think about it. If, your teammate is going to be facing other drivers, there's a risk there's going to be a crash. So you want to try and avoid that sort of confrontation, if at all possible. The thing is, Solo may be in trouble here because he's not only got one Red Bull to deal with, but he's going to have two very, very shortly. And looks like Pyres does try and make a move, but the inside doesn't quite stick. He wasn't carrying enough speed.
Yeah, you cannot take that much curve. It's just told you. And gap already 6.3. Drift King trying his best. I'm going to go with Trappy quickly just to see what lap times is he putting. He's going to cross the line 27 compared to Drift King's. Because he was going on the 26 head for the most part. Right now, the gap between these two gentlemen, 15 seconds. Drift King crosses the line, 27.3. That is a second and a half. One singular lap. It could happen. It could most definitely happen. If luck is on Drift King's side now, the second half of the race turned out to be one of the great classics. Pyres and closing into Solo for the Red Bull, aiming to serve a 3-second penalty. DRS is open. Solo won't be able to do too much. Looks like Pyres gonna go for the outside line. Third doors for this corner of more grip. So Solo seems to cover the gap there.
Wait,
Oof. Right.
something's up with my timing board. For some reason, it says Solo is only half a second behind Trappy, so my goal was off. I was going to say, what happened to Trappy? Why is he... Ah, now it's fixed itself.
Yeah, 28.7. Let's see what Drift King is doing. About to enter the last corner, and that's the checkered line. 27.6, still a second faster than Trappy. The chances are still there. If he keeps getting a second and a half, this could most certainly be doable.
Absolutely, like Drift King here has to be doing quali lap after quali lap and not be getting into pointless fights with the likes of an Beal, the Mabs, the Opticals, the Pyres.
By DRS. DRS. This is actually going to help Drift King because if he doesn't fight it in the corner, open DRS, you're going to get an even bigger boost. So it's all positive from this.
Exactly, you can always get more and more out of it. But it looks like Pyres has managed to get past Solo, and on top of that, Solo now has to contend with an Optical as well.
Oh, look at Beal. Beal is fighting it. Oh, there was a little bit of a touch on the side pod.
Those two, if they want to close the gap to the pack in front, they have to work together. They have to slingshot off each other's DRS, otherwise Drift King really needs to consider basically just getting past the V and running away from him.
28.7 again. He's as consistent as a Swiss clock. Drift King still a second faster than the leader, than Trappy. Let's see. George in the pit lane. Trappy has to pit. He's trying to drag that tire out as much as he can. That's why the times are being slower. He wants to go for a one-stopper. Now, can he make it work? That's the question. Drift King, no DRS available for him. Oh no, there is DRS available. My apologies. Look at him closing the gap. And again, he's going to have DRS, so it's from better and better and better. Can he make the miracle? DRS open again. Big speed boost.
Absolutely. he just needs to make sure he has that pace to catch up to that second pack. Because once he's on the pack to the road to Trappy, anything can really happen. But at the moment, he needs to make sure he's not losing any time to Ian Beale going through these technical corners here, which I don't think he is as of right now.
Well, 28-8 was the lap from Trappy. Well, Drift King, I think he's going to go for a hard to finish it off. Let's see. What will it be? Might be able to drag the medium, but I don't know if it's going to last. That last 5 laps are going to be tough. He goes forward indeed. Well, best of luck for him. Halfway into this race, Trappy still surviving with those hard tires. Could be pitting anytime now. The pit window is open for the compound. See how that goes. Ryan Howard. This is looking pretty interesting.
Absolutely, and like I said earlier, because he had to pit so early, he basically had to commit to the 2-stopper. But it looks like the Red Bulls are getting really feisty with one another at the moment as well.
Yeah, we're gonna go with them.
Absolutely, it looks like a very certain Alfa Romeo as well as sort of hindering their progress. So I think Pires and Optical here have to decide who's the faster driver and who's going to be rear gunner against Alfa Romeo.
There you have it. Oy, Solo getting a penalty on pit entry.
This is nothing but good news for Optical. He now no longer has any challenges from behind, and he can really commit and focus to getting his head down and catching up with Trappy, should he be gunning for the win.
Yeah.
It looks like Pires came out ahead of Solo in the pits as well.
You see, looking back on his way, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. He's gonna need a really bad pit stop from Trappy, who I understand should be pitting very, very soon. Eyes, good exit, Solo catching from behind. Catching instant statement. Look at the Alfa Romeo. Trying to take the outside line. Now heading for a switcheroo. Can he get it done? Fantastic. The DRS should open now. And Price is going to have a tough time defending this. Halfway point. Inside line for the Alfa Romeo. And the move is complete.
Yes, sir. But as we've seen throughout this entire race, they are just trading positions backwards and forwards. Pirates just getting a little bit bent out of shape there, going onto the curb, which just really sort of messes the entire lap up throughout. Mab is now in the pits. This, I think, will go into Drift King's favour.
Yep. Certainly. And Drift King quickly catching to Pies. 24-9. He just did a 24-9, mate. That is insane. Considering Trap is doing 28. That was a 4-second cut, 1 lap. Right now, see if I can show you. There you go. 31 seconds between Trappy and Drift King. Those tires are on their last game. You can see how twitchy the car is. Probably shouldn't be out on track anymore. Tires. You can see anytime they're about to blow up. Not good.
Yeah, it's not great at all for a multitude of reasons. The main one being each lap he's staying out, he's losing time to Drift King, who's on a infinitely better tire.
Look at that.
Lap after lap after lap.
29.
It could be that. Could be that Trappy's thinking, do I, wait until I can, until near enough, he's hitting curves and he's bouncing all over the place. Maybe it could be that he's thinking, get to the last few laps, go onto the softs, and then try and run away. But you've already given up so much time, lap after lap after lap, that could be a huge problem.
Well, there you see, 3.5 seconds gained on this lap in particular. Trappy still remaining to pit. There you see one of the Red Bulls, in this case, Pies, the one that came out. But no, it was optical. And here you see, oh, that's a little too close to comfort. Drift King now with DRS open. Catching through the pack. Certainly this is gonna make the climb a little tougher. Go quickly with Trappy. Will he finally come in? Yes, he will. Well, this is where it all leads to. Trappy should definitely out ahead. Everybody. Maybe not Beal and Ruthwell, but they still have to pin. Compound. Out. Rifkin now. One corner, two. The finish line. Rifkin's about to exit. Oh god, this is going to be close actually. You're seeing Trappy is out. Unfortunately for him, Drift King is 6 seconds behind, but of course Trappy now has a good tire, a good compound. So he can start pushing as well. Drift King side by side. Look at that, banging the wheels with one another. DRS is open for Drift King. Will Map go forward? He knows. It is a battle for the championship, and he doesn't want to be the one to screw it up. Again, DRS open for Drift King. Things are going really, really good. 11 laps go. Ruthwell, the one to lead with a penalty, of course. Do you think Drift King can make it?
It is going to be a close one, I reckon. But I think the gap may, at this current stage, be just slightly too great for him to really take advantage. What Drift King really needs right now is a safety car to get that pack up together and sort of give him a bit more tyre life towards the end of the race.
Well, the gap is 5.5. Drift King again running very good times. Still 11 laps to go. The miracle can happen. Miracle can indeed happen. Don't lose out hope. Drift King is going to have DRS, so even better for him. Another extra that Trappy is not going to be able to enjoy. Pies and solo trade positions. That is going to be the biggest obstacle for the McLaren driver at Alfa Romeo. Here we go. DRS open again. Up to goal. Going to defend. Or will. Yeah, he's going to let him go. Through. Yeah. They want to fight for the championship, and they're about to get it.
That's quite fascinating. To do that really goes against your main instincts as a driver. It's very, very rare that you want to let drivers through, but with the pace that Drift King has.
Yeah, but look at this. 24-3. From Trappy. So now Trappy can get this done if he keeps this pace up. We'll see. We have 10 laps to go. Round 15 minutes remaining. The last race to end. That's a really bad line. Drifting hopes are starting to slip away. He's actually not even going to have DRS here. All things are not looking too good. Solo making a move on Paz. Yeah, the gap is starting to build up. Trappy had everything under control. He knew he could manage this with ease, and he's definitely showing so. Trappy 8 seconds ahead of Drift King. Paz, Solo battling it out. Oh my god, they banged doors. That could have been the worst thing for Trappy, which would have been a safety car.
Looks like it's a game of very hot and heated between Pyres and Solo there.
Yeah, 25-6 for Trappy. Drift King, let's see what he puts. 27-2, yeah.
His tyres maybe are not going to be the ones that last.
Oh man, the fight we could have had, the combat that it was looking like we were actually witnessing. But Trappy had everything under control, and it still seems like so. Did not count anybody out yet. Look at how hard these people are racing. Even teammates. One crash. Safety car. And then back into round 0 we go. Side by side from the teammates. Ah, that's not gonna be good. Apart from the damage itself that he could have taken there. Definitely not the optimal way to make a move. Gap up to 9 seconds. I'll look at it.
So no, it may even result in the stewards taking a look at that, and if he ends up losing the championship based on the penalty, that could be disastrous.
Yeah. Right now, Trappy set under control. That 22. Drift King running approximately. Let's see what this is gonna be. Probably a 27 mid. Up to so low. I think it's too late.
I think you're right.
The tires from Drift King, sorry, are just too done.
I feel like if Drift King took a set of hards instead of mediums, he may have had a better chance.
Yeah, I
at this
agree with
later
you.
stage of the race, but
Yeah.
he may have never been able to close the gap without the mediums, so it's hard to really tell. It's a really what could have been situation that you'd be looking at here.
But you know what? I agree with you. That's why I told you. I think the hard compound should have been the choice for him. Of course, he wouldn't have had as much pace, but he certainly would have had better pace these last stages of the race. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, the last race of the season. And I don't want to be the one to jinx it, but Mr. Ryan Howard, could this be the first one? First race ever without safety car. Can it
Could
happen?
very well be. I think it getting to that crossover point where it doesn't allow safety cars anymore.
Yeah,
So,
I think the stores are like, yeah, not happening.
The only hope that King has
It's a mistake.
when there's either a mistake or if he really wants to put it in his own hands, just doing some mental arithmetic.
Oh, we have a caution. We have a caution on track. Can we see? Oh, Ruthwell has lost the front wing, but no safety car. Wait. He's going to park it. Oh, my God. Don't tell me. Is this going to be the safety car? I don't think so. Oof. If only Phil was here. Yes.
If only. just been having a look at the standards real quick and how things can progress. What can happen is Drift King can get P2 fastest lap, and then it'll go back to count back.
Yeah, but I don't
But-
think the fastest lap is going to happen now.
I would say Drift King would struggle on these tires to get the fastest lap. I agree, unless he really dumped his battery.
There's no way
I
on God's green
would-
earth he can do the fastest lap. That compound. He has tried valiantly. Hey, we'll see what the stewards think of that incident at the end. Who knows? Because let's be honest, that incident at the beginning, where Drift King's side pod was thrown off, stewards determined Trappy's fault, and a penalty could be awarded. But yeah, gonna say
It would have to be one hell of a penalty. Like I said, if Drift King can get P2 in fastest lap, then they'll be tied on points and they'll go on count back. And in that event, I think Trappy would still win, as he's got more podium positions than Drift King has.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well,
But
man,
They
we
would be
got 5
tied on-
laps.
4 or 5 laps. Yeah, just doing the math here. So
Oh wait. Oh wait. What's happened? Third sector crash. Flag is back to. What happened there?
something involving OMG at solo.
Wait again. Trim tab.
Trim tab in the final sector into the penultimate corner.
Back on track. Careful. He doesn't have a wing. This could be the safety. Aye. He's staying out for the love of God.
And he's parked it. He's retiring the car.
Now we got the yellow. And I think this should be safety cars. Has retired. That's unfortunate. He missed. He missed the pit entry. That's lucky. Yeah, Trappy's under control. Trappy is chilling. Cagatacush! Hey, my Paulito. Bacalao. Low bacalao trim tab is done for the evening. Nice to see you here, Cagatacush.
Yeah, I'm just getting an update from Rothwell here. He's saying he didn't retire the car, but was actually in fact DQ'd because instead of spinning himself back round in front of other cars, he waited for them to go past. Obviously, if you're stationary for too long, the game will disqualify you.
Fucking.
Yeah.
You for real?
This game is something else.
Wait. You for real right now?
Yeah.
Or you just trying to piss me off?
Nope, that's the game decided that it would be better if
You gotta be
Yeah,
fucking
just-
kidding me.
drove out instead. Yeah.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I cannot believe it. Can't believe
is-
my eyes. This game prefers to make you invisible. Rejoin the tracker with an escape key. But if you want to rejoin the track safely, you get the key. Oh my god.
It's someone else's game. It does look like the main fight now is going to be for third place between Pyres and Drift King. Could there be a double Red Bull podium on the cards? What do you think?
Nah, I think Drift King. Why is that 3 seconds? He has plenty of space to play with. I don't think there's going to be too much here unless Drift King tires just completely go. If they're close to getting to that point, let's be fair. Honest with themselves. His tires are cooked. But, now that the race has calmed down and we're about to finish this season, Ryan, like you, give us a little thought process. What do you think of the season? Are you looking forward to season 3? Let me know, Bubba.
I am looking forward to season 3. It's been a very chaotic race, but I think the more the drivers do drive around each other, the more experience they get, the more competitive and safer it becomes. I don't mind, seeing the odd safety car, but for it to happen, basically every race is a bit challenging to both race and driving. Ooh, drifting with a 3-second time penalty, and I completely forgot about Piers' time penalty as well. It could be that Mab takes a podium position here.
Yeah, well, now it is more than probable.
Mm.
Check out the penalties themselves. You see it's seconds each now. I don't think going to be able to build up that much of a gap. We'll see. 2 laps to go. Well, I want to give my goodbyes as well, as we're close to entering the last lap of the season. I want to say it has been very chaotic. You have to admit, forgetting Brazil, the standards have been getting a little better. Really praying that season 3 is groundbreaking body. And we finally have clean, hard racing throughout the whole championship. Most importantly, I hope the game behaves and does not give us, sessions we've had where half the people do it or whatever. As we see a lovely fight between two, King and up in the third again. But what do I have to say? I'm still happy. Drivers are still driving, not giving up, doing what they're doing. And that's what's most important, enjoyment. I'm going to be frank with all of you. I haven't enjoyed this championship at all. Well, you've clearly seen it. But I have to say, I'm excited for season 3. I don't know if I will be the one broadcasting it, but I sure will be supporting Lightspeed Racing with everything they do. Maybe I stick to it. Hey, who knows? One way or the other. Ryan Howard, we are a minute away from crowning our season 2 winner. And here you have him on your screens. H.L. Trappy is gonna take the checker flag and become your season 2 championship winner. Really consistent drive from beginning to end of the championship. Consistent is the key, I think.
I would agree. I would say maybe something may have happened on that first lap. I have to probably rewatch and look at that. But he's now coming out up to the penultimate corner. He has no energy left. He's dumped it all. I think maybe this was a fast lap attempt. Coming around the final corner using that camber.
It doesn't matter.
Up to the pit wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your season 2 championship winner, HDL Trappy. Gets it home. Unfortunately, Drift King not gonna manage to do it. Optical P2, Drift King P3. We'll see what the stewards say. Provisionally, Trappy is your winner. Ryan, I want to thank you very much for being here with me, and I really hope we'll see each other very soon.
You can count on it. Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Take care, everybody. We wish you a great evening. And we'll see you soon with Season 3 of the F1 Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night, everybody.